Hello viewers, today we are going to discuss about strychnine. Its botanical source is Strychnos nux vomica. In our local language, we call it kuchla. First of all, we will talk about the mechanism of action of strychnine. Strychnine affects the glycine receptors. You can see here the glycine receptors. These are basically ligand-gated ion channel type receptors. Whenever glycine attaches with the extracellular domain of the glycine receptors, what happens? The ion channels, chloride ion channels open, and chloride ions come inside the cell. Due to this, there is hyperpolarization and inhibition of neuronal firing, as the result of which muscle are relaxed. But if we block this receptor with the help of strychnine, all these effects are reversed. It means instead of hyperpolarization, there is depolarization in the muscles, and muscle are contracted, and there is muscle spasm, muscle convulsions, opisthotonus, and respiratory muscle paralysis. Strychnine is a potent neurotoxin. It is currently used as pesticide and rodenticide, and it is also used in some countries for killing the street dogs. However, in many countries, it is not allowed to kill the street dogs with strychnine for unbearable suffering before death, but they are allowed in many countries to kill the street dogs with the strychnine. Again, here are the toxic effects which can be caused with the use of strychnine or accidental exposure to the strychnine, like muscle spasm, convulsions, and uh, you can see here the normal contraction of the bronchial muscles and asphyxiation, severe contraction or spasm of the diaphragm of the lungs. You can see here the opisthotonus activity. This is basically the arching of the back muscles of the body, and spasm due to the use of strychnine or strychnine poisoning. Cause the toxicity of cardiovascular system. It may cause tachycardia, arrhythmias, hypertension due to the effect on autonomic nervous system. It may also cause the hyperthermia due to prolonged muscular activity. That is why toxic dose or lethal dose for the strychnine is 30 to 120 milligrams. Historically, in late 19s and early 20s, the strychnine was used by the athletes to enhance performance, but nowadays there is no clinical use for the strychnine. However, accidentally, if domestic animals are exposed with strychnine, or if the wildlife is exposed to strychnine, there may be strychnine poisoning to those animals. So, strychnine exposure is hazardous to wildlife and domestic pets. Now, in a short video, we will observe the strychnine effects on the frog nervous system, and here you can see the administration of strychnine in the skeletal muscles of frog. You will observe how much time it takes to start the effect of strychnine. And for how long this effect continues. If you think this video is useful for others, please like and share.